Hello, my name is Gerard, and today I'll be doing a social pyramid tour in ancient Egypt through my Minecraft world. Let's start off with the farmers. The farmers played an important role in ancient Egypt. They harvested crops like wheat and barley, they made sure the irrigation system was doing okay, and they also took care of the animals. They got land, home, food, and clothing for their hard work. In the springtime, they would plant extra crops so that they could have more time to do the things they want. And in the fall, they would collect all the crops so that the Nile River could come in and fertilize the soil again. Here are some farmers working in the field using animals. Now let's go see the artisans. The artisans were the main craftsmen in ancient Egypt. The, the products they made were pottery, papyrus products, baskets, boats, and arches. The tools they made were hoes, axes, and pickaxes. Sometimes they even baked food as well, and sometimes they stayed in at night to craft extra stuff, which had a good effect in the community. Let's see what they are working on. Now, let's go see the merchants and see what they are selling. The merchants sold goods and got their supplies from the artisans. Sometimes they even found treasures from traveling as well. They used donkeys, boats, and wagons to travel. Here are some merchants selling and some about to travel. The scribes are next to the social pyramid, but we'll come back to that later. For now, let's go to the church temple. Sometimes the priest recommended things to the pharaoh. They were in charge of the ceremonies and made sure it had all the supplies it needed. Sometimes the priest would please the pharaoh as well. Here's a priest sitting on a chair. Now let's go to the palace to see the scribes, the government officials, and the pharaoh. The scribes were talented people. They had the skill of writing and reading. They usually wrote in hieroglyphics and recorded whatever the pharaoh said whenever they were doing their speech. Here they are on the left recording what the pharaoh is saying. government officials. They were in charge of to make sure everything was or is in order. They supervised the town, and they also made sure whatever the pharaoh said during the speech happened. Here they are on the right, listening to the pharaoh. And finally, the pharaoh. They were the kings or the gods of ancient Egypt. They were in charge of jobs like armies, farmers, artisans, merchants. They also provided the protection in Egypt. They were respected because people thought they were one of the gods who came to earth to, to look after the people. And lastly, I want to take you inside a pyramid, the pharaoh's final resting place. The end.